several messages in my inbox asking me the same question. What flight control on an aircraft? What flight control on an aircraft? Turn it left or right. Okay, I am going to try to answer the question, and I would like you to pay attention to what I'm going to say, because it is not a complicated. It is not complicated, but it is at least a delicate subject, because not most, a lot of people think that the flight control that turns an airplane left or right is the rudder. The rudder. The rudder is a movable surface attached to the end of the vertical stabilizer at the end of an aircraft, of an airplane, at the tail of an airplane. That is the rudder. It is held in place with by hinges, and is designed in a way that to decrease drag in some cases. If you are not in aviation, if you just your regular passenger flying on the aircraft, when you have a chance, just take a look at the tail of the airplane, and you will see a flat plane, a flat surface that is movable. Okay, that's the rudder of the aircraft, and a lot of people think that's the control that turns the airplane left or right. Well, that is not completely true. That is not completely true, because it is true that the rudder is responsible for steering, yawing the nose of the aircraft left and right, left or right, just like your car. You're driving your car, and you use your steering wheel to move the wheels, the front wheels, left or right. But if you try to, I'm talking about in your car now, if you try to turn the steering wheel a long way from the center, from yeah, from the neutral, from the center, at a point, it is stopped. You cannot turn it anymore, left or right. Well, that is practically, that is similar to what the rudder on an airplane is what is responsible for, to control the yaw of the airplane. And what it does that, it is it is a a protective control of the aircraft turns. Okay, the rudder prevents the adverse effect of the yaw. So just like your car, there's a limit that you can turn your steering wheel. Well, the rudder on the aircraft does something similar. It prevents the nose, the turn of the aircraft to go to be excessive. Okay, so that's what the rudder does, but it does not, like a lot of people think, it is not the primary control that turns the aircraft left or right. It contributes to the yawing, to the turning of the aircraft, because it steers the nose left or right, but it does not actually turn the aircraft left or right. Also, what it does, the rudder, it gives the airplane stability when it turns left or right. Okay, so this is the rudder, of course, is a primary flight control on the aircraft, because on the aircraft, on the airplane, there are several flight controls, and some of them are primary and some of them are secondary. The primary flight controls act upon the behaviors, I would say, act upon the behavior of the airplane in flight more directly than the secondary flight controls. So the main thing that you need to keep in mind, the rudder on the aircraft, on an airplane, is not the primary control that the pilot uses to turn the aircraft left or right, but it contributes to the turn by steering the nose of the aircraft left and right, and by giving the aircraft by keeping the aircraft level. Okay, by keeping the aircraft level, giving it stability during the turn. The rudder prevents a very uncontrollable turn. Okay, that's what it does. So, but you may be asking, okay, if the rudder does not turn, does not the primary control that turns the aircraft, the airplane left or right. So what does it? What control does that? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. The control the flight control that does most of the work turning an aircraft, an airplane left and right, is the aileron. Is the aileron, one installed on each wing. Okay, and if you take a look, at the outboard end of each wing, you will see that aileron, the one aileron on the left wing, and one aileron on the right wing, outboard of the wing. So those are the two flight controls, primary flight controls, that actually turn the aircraft left or right, aided by the rudder. Okay, so you you may be asking, okay, how do the ailerons turn the aircraft left or right? Well, it is a matter of lift effect. Okay, so what you have two ailerons, right? So when to actually, okay, let's say that the pilot wants to turn the airplane to right. The pilot wants to make a right turn in flight. We're talking about in flight. So what he does now, the pilot moves the control wheel in the flight compartment, the control wheel to the right. So when he does that, what happens? The aileron in the right wing goes up. Okay, and the one on the left wing goes down. So what happens on the upside? Okay, on the right side, where the aileron is up, where the airplane is going to turn. Okay, there is less pressure. Okay, on that section of the aileron, because the aileron, is up. Now on the left side, where the aileron is down, there's more pressure. Okay, more air pressure created more lift. And at the same time, what the pilot does, the pilot moves the rudder to the right as well. So that turns the aircraft to that allows the aircraft to make a right turn. Okay? So there's where the aileron is down on the left side. Okay, there's more lift because there's more air pressure, because the aileron on the what it actually does, it moves the chord line of the wing. So when it's down, that means it increases the angle of attack of that section of the aileron. Okay, and when there is an increase in angle of attack, there's also an increase in lift. So on the left wing, the aileron is down. The pressure is higher. The lift at that section, at the section of the aileron, is higher than the rest of the wing, and in creating that section to lift, and on the right wing, the aileron is up, and the rudder, in this case, the contribution of the rudder here is to steer the nose of the aircraft, and also, counter adverse yaw. Okay, that's basically how it's done. Okay, so the main thing to remember here is that to answer your question, the rudder is not the primary control that turns an airplane left or right. At least it is not the only, at least it contributes to the turn. It provides protection against adverse yaw, and also it gives stability to the turn, but the rudder does not, and I repeat, does not turn the aircraft. It's the wall of the wing, okay, created by one aileron up, one down, and then the turn happens. I hope that I help you out, and keep sending me your questions, and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit that notifications bell, so when I post a video, you will be the first ones to know about it. And then also, keep watching my music videos as well, because as you know, my YouTube channel is about music and aviation. So next time we will see another subject. Alright, so have a great day.